Have you ever wished you knew just a little bit less, so life could feel easier? There is a quiet paradox here. Intelligence is praised as a gift. But for those who carry real inner depth, it often feels like a weight. From the outside, people see sharpness, they see talent, they see potential. What they do not see is what happens after you leave the crowd. They do not see the exhaustion of a mind that never truly rests. They do not see the loneliness of understanding too much and having no one to share it with. If you often feel out of place because your mind goes deeper than the world around, this space is for you. We are not talking about success here. We are talking about the price of understanding. Your mind does not have a broken off switch. It has a broken filter. You do not overthink because you want to exaggerate. You overthink because your brain does not ignore details. Others see an event and move on. You see causes, consequences, risks, hidden meanings in tone and silence. You absorb too much information at once, and that overload creates exhaustion. Your fatigue is not physical, it is mental. It comes from processing a world that is too loud. You may notice yourself becoming quiet in social spaces, not because you dislike people, not because you feel superior, but because shallow conversation drains you. Talking about weather, appearances, or gossip feels empty. You crave depth. You want to talk about meaning, emotion, life, truth. But when you open that door, you are often met with confusion. So you retreat, not to isolate, but to protect yourself. Your intelligence does not make you cold. It makes you sensitive. You read emotional undercurrents easily. Even when others try to hide them, you feel tension, sadness, insecurity, as if it were your own. This emotional awareness becomes heavy because you carry feelings that do not belong to you. That is why solitude feels necessary, not as escape, but as release. You may struggle to act quickly, not because you are indecisive, but because you see too many angles. You see risks others do not. So choosing feels dangerous. You wait. You refine. You hesitate. This is not laziness. It is perfectionism born from awareness. You fear choosing wrong because you see how fragile outcomes can be. The more you know, the smaller you often feel. You doubt your competence. Even when others admire you, you are aware of how much you still do not know. And that awareness creates humility and fear. This self-doubt is not weakness. It is clarity. You are haunted by questions that never fully leave. Why are we here? What is the point of this work? Where is this life going? Surface goals feel hollow at times. Material success feels thin. This can create a sense of emptiness, not because you lack gratitude, but because you are awake. You see how the world could be, and how far it falls short. Reality feels messy, unfair, poorly designed. The gap between what is and what should be hurts. People may call you difficult, but you are simply an idealist in an imperfect system, and beneath everything, there is a constant feeling you do not fully belong. No matter where you go, you feel like an observer, as if you are slightly misaligned with the world around you. You may try to adjust yourself, to fit, to blend, but deep down, you know you are different. If these words feel familiar, do not rush to label them as flaws. This world is built for speed, for simplicity. For the majority, feeling heavy means your inner world has weight. Feeling out of place means you have not erased yourself to belong. You are not broken. You do not need to become shallower. Your depth may bring sadness, but it also allows you to see beauty others miss. Do not try to be like everyone else. Be patient with your difference.